Hello, everybody. We're back, and I'm going to read for you my first episode that I've created of Sonic Freedom Fighters. Now, this is kind of the direction. I wanted to do this as a complete reboot. Nothing really about the aliens, not really about the Zorn or whatever the aliens were, because I didn't think I'd really need them. I'm just basically retelling the story. I'm not trying to add new stuff. So, there we go. And if you don't know what Sonic Freedom Fighters is, just look it up and you'll find what you need to know about it. Okay, but here's my little take on it. Okay. Sonic Freedom Fighters Episode 1, Freedom. Sonic sits around a campfire. Sonic. I wrote this like a script, so yeah. Sonic. A lot of people have been asking me, how did the Freedom Fighters come to be? Well, I'll tell you the story. Well, it all started towards the end of the Great War between against humans and Mobians. Flashback. You see a young Sonic in Mobotropolis. Give me a chili dog with the works, pal. Sonic. Okay. Harvey playing Sally. Why do I have to do it? Dude, do we really have to go through that? You freak, remember when you were hanging out with Makoto because you screwed up in Tim's house because you thought you were a pervert, so you had no other choice but to go to Makoto's house? You remember that? And then when Aaron came, you were in the bath, but you had to fake like you were Makoto, so you did a girly voice. God, only you would remember that. Jesus, alright. Okay, good. I freaking hate you, Bugs. You know that? I freaking hate you. I just want you to know that. Just read the line, prima donna. Sonic. Oh, freak! I'm gonna have to girlify my voice. That's lovely. Sonic, that's your third chili dog today. I know. I'm just lucky that way. The chili dog vendor gives Sonic a huge chili dog. Sonic looks at it and says, "Way past cool," and then eats it. Sally rolls her eyes. Sonic belches, and Sally rolls her eyes. And Sonic says, "Let's go, Sal, to my uncle's lab." And Sally goes, "Okay." Sonic says, "Grab my hand, Sal." Sally blushes a little bit, and they both speed off to Sir Charles's lab. Okay, now for Bugsy the Hedgehog. Yeah, Bugsy the Hedgehog is an extension of myself, but technically there was, Sir Charles, was supposed to have a son, and he was supposed to have a cousin, Sonic was supposed to have a cousin. So basically, that's what Bugsy is. But here's a little something for people that don't know about Bugsy. He's cocky. He's the one thing he is smart. They can be cocky at times, a little showboaty, kind of like Sonic. And, a lot of other stuff, but I'm probably wasting time with talking about Bugsy's backstory. I'll release a character profile later. Pop, listen to me. I don't trust Julian. Nonsense, my son. You're just a little shaken up losing your mother to the Great War. But you have a point. Jill's last words were, "Beware of Kintavor." See, and Bugsy was originally going to start out as he was adopted, and it kind of leaks into my other stuff like Team H. But since this is its own universe and its own continuity, so I have Team H in its own continuity, and Markov's in its own continuity. Sorry to break the fourth wall, but there it is. Okay. Pop, I have Julian's. But Pop, I have Julian's journal. Sonic and Sally are outside listening to every word. Charles reads it. Oh, sweet Mobius, we must tell the king. He plans to use the roboticides to turn everybody into robots. Bugsy, Dad, let's go and stop this. Charles nods in agreement. Sally and Sonic both walk out. They both walk out, and with Sally and Sonic following them. Sally says, "Sonic, this." Say it, Harma. "Sonic, this could be risky. So they need me." "Okay, let's be careful." Man, this sucks. Why am I doing this? Because I blackmailed you into doing this? Keep up. Uncle Julian, Sir Charles, and his son are coming. Good, Sniffly, let them in. Charles and Bugsy yell, "Julian!" Well. If it isn't Sir Charles and his son, what brings you to my lab, gentlemen? Save it, Kintavor. We know what you're planning. We've seen it all in your notebook. Where did you get that? When you first did your experiments. You're evil, pure and simple. Sonic and Sally watch from a window. Well, what do you plan to do about it? Presses a remote, and Charles gets thrown into the roboticizer by the SWAT bots as it's starting up. Julian, you won't get away with this. I will, and call me Dr. Ivo Robotnik. But before Bugsy could help, he gets zapped. Ugh! I think I'll call you Robotnik. Well, you must be Sir Charles's nephew. You're too late to save your family, kid. Not quite, bothead. You may have used the portable roboticizer that I've been working on, but the thing is only a prototype. And oh my God, my hand, my arm, oh my God, what the, oh my God. Okay, but I got one thing to say to you. Since you did this, I'm gonna blow up your lab. Bugsy presses a button on Kintavor's self-destruct button, which he currently knows about. Bugsy and Sonic run past Nibley. See, what happened was when his lab blew up, that kind of explains Robotnik's arm. even though it's going to be for a different reason when they go back in time. So Charles survived the blast because he was in the roboticizer. Somehow it kind of protected him. So that is, and the rest is history. And the rest, the song says, and the rest is history. Sonic says with a little bit of a smirk. And that's how it happened. Tails, Robotnik survived. He took over. We found Knothole, and we found others that will help us against the fight against Robotnik. Well, but will we beat Robotnik, right, Sonic? We will. We will, though, bud. Someday, really, really soon, and it fades out. Fade out. The end. I mean, I love my little script. I mean, it's not bad for a first draft, and there is a little bit of humor with Bugsy going, "Oh my God, what?" Because the portable roboticizer that remote he pressed that zapped Bugsy was a portable roboticizer that Bugsy had been working on. So, you know, it'd be easier to kind of work on their research, trying to give Mobians longer lives. But, you know, since Robotnik used the roboticizer, he took the portable roboticizer too. And since it's only a prototype, it only roboticized half of Bugsy. So there we go. It's not bad. It's not bad for a first draft, and I've been tweaking it at like every couple of days and stuff like that. You know, but I think it's gonna be good, and when it really translates to being a full-on animated. Sorry, flies on me. When it comes to being a fully animated show, it's gonna be great, and I know it is. And you know, if anybody wants to be a writer and look at what I have for the script of the first episode, you're welcome to look at it, edit it, tell me what problems are in it, and just, you know, go ahead and talk about it. But that's pretty much it. I actually have the mock off the movie, and I wasn't really going to resort to showing you a little bit of the movie. Well, resort to actually just leaking a little bit of the script. But you guys kind of want to know, and I'm going to tell you, so you guys can get more excited to bring mock off the movie and help me out with it. But it's all gonna be fun, I promise you.